Yo, what's poppin', man? Welcome back to the channel, man. We about to get into the story of the situation. I'm not even gonna call it a story. We're gonna call it a situation. Boston Richey arrested by the feds and is facing possibly up to 15 years. Let's get into this. I don't know what's going on. I don't know the whole backstory. Maybe you do. With that being said, leave a like, comment, turn on post notifications so you can stay updated with the latest release. God damn. Leave a like, comment, turn on post notifications so you can stay up. Yeah, y'all get the point. Let's get into it, man.
Hey, what's up, y'all? Y'all know my slogan. I don't know it all, but I know what I've been through.
Oh
Now,
man.
before we get into this video, make sure you check us out on Patreon at www. So make sure you become a member. Example of laugh now, cry later, because things have went from bad to worse for him, and it's even being said now that he's facing 10 to 15 years for his new charges.
God
It
damn.
stemmed from something that could have been completely avoided. Not only that, but it's being reported that he has been picked up by the feds after a warrant was placed out for his arrest and may be facing felony violence charges over the dispute that he had with his pregnant ex-girlfriend by the name of Tatiana Chanel.
Helion. Oh. What the hell, Birdie? That's Shorty? That's a little young boy?
Okay.
Yeah, what the hell, Birdie? What the Helion? What the hell?
Yo, she got a whole nother phone.
No.
Yeah.
And to be honest with you, I think that social media also played a big part. I could be wrong, but I feel like social media peer pressured Tati, who was the girl Boston allegedly put his hands on, to file charges against Boston, leading to his arrest, mainly because she was basically not only humiliated in front of everyone at the event, where he snatched her phone and allegedly put hands on her, but then it was also a video. So the people who was at the event seen it as well, and then social media seen it, and of course, y'all know social media had a field day with the video.
Yeah, they gonna always have a field day with a video. Black Twitter, all that shit. But whatever type of video pop out, yeah, they on your head with that shit. The internet is not fun no more, bro. It used to be fun back in the day. Like you could just get on the internet, Vine, all that good shit. Nowadays, they on your motherfucking head, but god damn the internet. So funny and fun, but goddamn diabolical.
Video. Then it went even further because at first we all just seen a video of Boston Richey snatching her phone and thought it was just left at that. However, an unknown social media user would take to Twitter and let the world know that it was more than just the video we seen of him snatching her phone, and proceeded to accuse Boston Richey of also putting his hands on Tati viciously when they were isolated in a vehicle by themselves. Now at first it was all skeptic, everybody was just saying that it was all theories and whatever the case may be. Nobody knew how true it was until later Tatiana Chanel herself would post pictures of her bruises. And
Yo, whoa, whoa. See, look, I heard about this shit early in the week, but I didn't really understand the whole story. And now that I see this, my boy, god damn, bro. I hope you ain't do it, Boston. I hope you ain't do it, Boston. God damn, what the fuck you is it? Is it hickeys or is it? Nah, bro. Damn, boy. This nigga just had a hot ass single, if not two singles, this past summer. And now, god damn. God damn. Goddamn for her and goddamn for him.
This was in fact real. Now I don't feel one bit of sorry for Boston Richey because for
Yeah.
one, he had no business dealing with that girl due to their ages, and he thought it was all fun and games at first. Now look, you almost 30 and you want to play them young people's games? Well, now you have to deal with young people consequences. And let me tell y'all, you know how pissed I would be to know that I didn't survive the streets doing a whole bunch of illegal whatever allegedly, only to end up in jail over a woman. Like, really think about it. Let's say you outside scamming, selling whatever drugs, dodging jack boys and police, only to actually end up in jail because
Man,
you
so
put your hands
on a woman. Yeah.
Listen, it's
Yeah.
two things I always tell myself.
Yeah.
I pray that I never lose my life over a woman.
Yeah,
and
for
I pray
real.
I never lose my freedom
Over a woman. Yeah, facts. Hey, fellas, right now, I gotta say that prayer right now. I pray to God I never lose my life over a woman, and I pray to God a woman never put me in jail, bro. Real nigga shit. God, I know you hear me. I love you. You love me. Yeah. You too. You already know what's popping. For real.
One, but then for two, gotta have more sense.
You got
Stop
to,
putting
bro.
your hands on these.
Gotta
women.
walk away,
Just
bro.
recently, we posted on our Instagram about a guy by the name of 𝐂𝐨𝐲𝐫𝐢𝐠𝐡𝐭, who's a wide receiver for Southern University and is currently being exposed for allegedly beating on his ex-girlfriend and choking her so bad that she.
God damn. Hey, look, listen. Ladies, you know what I'm saying? I know eventually the ladies watch this shit. Look, check this out, man. It be the most prettiest little females. I'm not gonna call them little. I'm gonna call them pretty, gorgeous women. All right, they gorgeous. They beautiful. She pretty. You know what I'm saying? She look good, right? She look good, right? But they be dealing with the most craziest niggas. They be dealing with the niggas that really be beating them, and girls really be going through the shit with these niggas, bro. So fellas out there, if you got a chick, if you don't got a chick, don't deal with a chick that got a dude. Because 9 times out of 10, that chick is lying to you about what's going on with her dude. You feel me? But nowadays, bro, you never know, man. These girls get these bags and they city girl out, bro. You never know, bro. They be like, you can play one game, I'm gonna play a game with you too.
Peed on herself, according to her.
Damn.
Keep in mind, he's a potential draft pick coming up in the 2025 NFL draft, and it's
No,
only
he ain't.
8 days away.
Nah,
His
that's
contract
done.
Potentially gone over a selfish, small-minded decision. Now, when it comes back to Tatiana Chanel and Boston Richey, after the video went viral and she showed off her bruises in the picture, we will also find out that she filed charges against them as well. In a document that has been released publicly, it would describe what took place the night of the incident, as mentioned by Tatiana herself.
Boston, bruh. All this money you got, my nigga, you loaded, nigga. You can have any bitch. You know how many females was out here talking about your ass, nigga? You that nigga, this, that. These niggas be getting this bag and crash out, bro. I don't understand it, bro. Pray to God. No Jengas, no gold diggers. Keep y'all ass away. Look, you signing NDAs. I got security around. Cameras is always rolling. I'm protecting myself to the fullest of the fullest, nigga. As a man, you have assets. You're a man. You have many things that you had to work for to get, my nigga. And now you're in a situation where you can potentially lose it all. And this is the game that's played when you're a celebrity or you're a baller or you got money or you're not married to a woman or even when you are married to a woman, bro. It's like, goddamn, bro. That's why you gotta protect yourself with these women, bro. You really gotta protect yourself with these women, cause goddamn, these women gotta protect themselves with these men. Put it like that. Everybody gotta protect their goddamn self. Shit.
As it would say, quote, on 3/30/2025, sometime between 2,000 to 22:30 hours, the complainant, Tatiana Chanel Charles, hereby referred to by complainant, stated that she and the defendant, Jalen Foster, who was a boyfriend for approximately 1 to 2 years, was at Saki outdoor pool event for an event when the defendant grabbed the phone from her hands and began arguing with her and later took her other phone. The complainant stated that the defendant and she had taken 2 separate vehicles to arrive at 806 Main Street. She said once they got there, she asked the defendant for a phone back from the vehicle. The complainant stated that when she got out of the vehicle, the defendant had exited his vehicle and pushed her into the second row of the vehicle. He arrived at the location and began to choke her with both hands around her neck. The complainant stated that the defendant had choked her for approximately 6 to 10 seconds, choking her approximately 20 times in 2 hours. The complainant stated that the defendant, on 2 occasions during the assault, had pushed her down to the floor of the vehicle and used his knee and his body weight to her neck to stop her breathing for approximately 6 to 10 seconds. During the strangulation, the complainant stated that she believed that she had lost consciousness, felt dizzy, lightheaded, tense, weak, and had vomited 2 times in the vehicle. Shoot.
Listen, pay attention, listen. Come here. Let me tell y'all something. This shit is not condoned, bro. We do not condone this shit, bro. This shit's not cool, bro. All you niggas out there that be putting y'all hands on females, bro. This not cool, bro. There's no, bro. Like, be a man, bro. Real shit, be a man. Because at the end of the day, you know a woman cannot do what she can do to you like a man can do to you. And for this nigga to do some shit like that, god damn, I'm sliding around bumping your shit, nigga. I'm listening to your shit, nigga. I got bitches riding with me. We bumping your shit. I'm thinking you the motherfucking nigga. Just for me to find out you're doing shit like this. Damn, Boston. God damn, I know you sitting in your jail cell like, god damn, like what the fuck they did. What the fuck, bro? I ain't feeling sad or nothing like that for you or nothing like that, bro. But god damn, bro, that's wild, bro. For you to just, you put your goddamn knee in a throat, nigga, 6 to 10 seconds, 20 times, nigga, that's not. Who raised you niggas? Did your mama, I don't understand, bro. I don't understand the nonsense, bro. Walk away, bro. Walk away from these women, bro. As soon as they start doing some weird shit, make you feel uncomfortable, make you feel like you about to do some shit that can ruin your life, bro, walk the fuck away.
The complainant said that she felt as though she was going to die. The defendant said, if you call police, I might as well unalive you. And when she tried to get out of the car, the defendant said, you're not getting out of this car. She also said there were 2 other people in the car as the assault took place. The defendant did not stop until a mutual friend of both of them had gotten in the car and prevented the defendant from continuing the assault on the complainant. The complainant said she was 4 to 8 weeks pregnant, and the defendant is aware that she is pregnant.
This nigga, oh my god, bro, you're doing that to your baby mom, bro. You're doing that to a person in general, bro. That is so disrespectful, bro. Where did niggas sign up? Where did the nigga go sign a piece of paper and say, hey, I want to become a baby daddy and beat my baby mom, and I want to do...
She said she wanted to press charges against the defendant. Now, after that document was released on April 10th,
They been bad, boy.
she would take to her Instagram story and address everything, and she would say, quote,
she bad.
Address a deeply personal and painful situation that has recently occurred. While pregnant, I was physically assaulted and choked by my former boyfriend, Jalen, a.k.a. Richey. This experience has been traumatic and heartbreaking beyond words. I want to be clear, I do not condone, support, or excuse any form of
we really
don't
don't.
deserve to be hurt, especially during a vulnerable time. My priority right now is the safety and the well-being of myself and my future. I ask for privacy and respect during this painful time. Thank you to everyone who has reached out with concern. I greatly appreciate all of your support during this hard time. Tatiana Chanel.
Yo, I'm gonna say this real quick. I know I've been talking a little, I've been yapping a little bit, but I love y'all. Y'all love me, right? That's why y'all watch the content. Bruh. Heartbreaking situation. Yeah, it is for her because she's pregnant with his child, bruh. Like, and then for this to go public, now everybody know you as a woman beater, bruh. Like, it's never gonna be the same, bruh. Whether you get out, whether you're a woman beater now, bruh, to the world, bruh. Like that's just who you are. So, you know what I'm saying? I understand this also happened to Chris Brown. We're not gonna bring that up. That's old news, but it happened to him. You know what I'm saying? Diddy, obviously. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, that's some crazy shit though.
Now, it's been rumored since she came out and filed charges that Boston Richey's entourage has been harassing Tati and even tried exposing her for trying to extort Boston Richey for $100,000. A screenshot was posted via social media of a conversation with Tati during a text thread, which shows her demanding $100,000 and also saying that she has his life in the palm of his hands. It'll say, quote, yesterday you told me 100K if we send 50K now. Will you call the detective and get this over with? She said the warrant is out already, but I won't testify against him, press any charges, or continue to cooperate with the detective when wire is received. They'll drop it if I don't plan on testifying or pressing any charges. Now, first and foremost, that is a lie.
Yeah,
Usually
because
with
come on
these
now.
cases, even if the girl decides not to continue,
Yeah, they
once the
still gonna
courts
press
have it in
charges.
their hands,
They still
have
pressing
proof,
charges.
especially like the proof that she already
They
put
still
out there.
pressing
Even if
charges.
she don't come to court no more,
They still
can
pressing
pick up
charges.
themselves and charge because they already have the evidence that they need. Right?
Right.
And she showed bruises. She also gave a whole statement, and she
Yeah.
said that she was pregnant. Honestly, they don't need her no more.
They don't need it.
Right? Even if she do come to court
Yeah.
and testify or say whatever, it
don't
even
matter.
That'll just be the icing on the cake.
Yo, like, oh God, what that nigga, Tyree said, oh God. This is real deal facts. It doesn't matter anymore. She already put it out there. Once you put it out there, it's a wrap. So
They already have everything they need from her. The statement, the bruises, the video on social media, they have everything. So even if she withdrawn from going to court or pressing charges or whatever, they don't need her no more, and they can continue doing whatever they want with the case without her. I don't think she understands that. Now when the matter takes right, it'll be between Tati and a friend.
I don't think she
She
understands
said
that.
She got his life in the palm of her hand, and he keep playing, whatever the case may be. Tati is the black, and the friend is the blue. That is a quote. Keep pissing me the F off, and I'm on the phone. I'm going to call you in a few minutes. His B word, A, keep pushing my buttons. The ball already in my court. This ish can go however I want it to go. So why the B word keep playing with me? Fool need to stop testing my patience like his life not in the palm of my hands. The F, the friend would say, yeah, at this point that N word stupid. You don't even understand. I've been on the phone with you for 2 hours talking about him. What video he sent you?
Yo.
She would say, quote, food thrown, I ain't getting no money out this ish. He was just playing the B word. He was cheating on me with for a year straight to not post what they had going on, and I've been moving out of kindness when I could really violate that anyway. Man, F this ish, he lost his effing mind. Now here's the thing, y'all. They were trying to say that she's trying to extort for money and make it seem like she only came forward and filed charges because she wanted $100,000.
Yeah, she wanted that bag.
It may be true. However, these are the games you have to play if you think you want to put your hands on a woman and nothing's going to come from it.
Yeah.
You think you're the only celebrity that did something and the victim requested hush money from
Right.
or rob? No.
Right.
This is the position you put yourself in when you want to make silly decisions before you think. Now you got to play the game. You are a celebrity with a lot to lose, but yet you're here thinking that there's not going to be no consequences from your actions, and she's pregnant.
Yeah.
So not only did you put your hands on a woman,
You
put your
damn
hands
hands on a pregnant woman.
So they're going to make it seem even worse.
Yeah.
And side note to my
Bro, that's goddamn crazy, cause bro, you could have killed the child, bro. Why, bro? Look at this, y'all. Like, take a moment. Just take a moment. Imagine yourself, right? Imagine your situation right now. Imagine what you're going through right now. Maybe you don't got the most money. Maybe you trying to work. Maybe you got a 9 to 5. Who knows? Maybe you do YouTube. And imagine for a moment, just for a moment, you got this type of money. You're able to travel. You're able to do all these lavish things, shall we say. Would you put yourself in a situation where it can all go away? Or would you try to protect yourself in the most possible way you can? Y'all let me know what y'all think, man.
My understanding, 100K was offered to Tati first, and she was just doubling down on receiving it.
Yeah, she definitely
It
was.
offered to her first as hush money. You can't come out of nowhere and act like you're being extorted. But once again, even if that was the case, that's the can of worms you open by putting your hand on a pregnant woman.
Yeah.
Now, prior to his arrest, Boston tried to make it seem like all of this was just lies, and he's not addressing it because that's not what he do. He keeps it so P. So he would take to his IG story and say, quote, I don't put my business on the internet no more, but if you know me, you know. And you know how I'm coming from all this ish. Let the MF think what they gonna think and run with their BS and narrative. Real P, Never Going Lane, my album on the way, Public Housing 3. Now, y'all know how these rappers do. They make it seem like everything is all good and nothing's going on until something actually happens. They do it all the time at this point, but nobody's fooled. Fast forward to yesterday, reports came out that Boston Richey was in fact locked up, and allegedly it was by the feds, so it's a little more serious. Now, according to popular Miami blog Miami T page, they're saying Boston Richey was arrested due to him violating probation, which would explain why he also currently has no bond, and he was sitting in jail until August when his trial starts for a previous case that he's facing 10 to 15 years for. So, to break everything down, Boston Richey already had a previous case, and now he has another one due to the charges that was filed against him by Tatiana Chanel. The case he previously caught back in February of 2024 when he was arrested and charged for conspiracy to traffic marijuana, well, he bonded out and he was on probation. And as y'all know, part of your probation stipulations is that you don't get into any police contact and you're not supposed to catch a new charge. If you do so, they could violate you and send you back to jail, and you have to fight whatever case you have from the inside instead of the outside. And one thing that also does is weaken your defense against your case, because that new charge can make you look bad in the jury's eyes because they'll just see you as a career criminal.
Yeah, pretty much.
Especially if it's a repeated offense or putting your hands on a pregnant woman. So in a nutshell, to make everything clear, Boston Richey is in fact arrested and is in federal custody, but it's not for the current charges he's facing with ex-girlfriend Tatiana. He's in federal custody, being held without bond due to probation violation on his trafficking charges, which is a result of the charges she filed against him. Simple. And for the people out there saying,
damn,
why would she do that knowing he has a case going on? It could land him in jail. How about y'all hold that man accountable?
Yeah, for real,
right?
real
How
shit.
How about y'all ask him, why would he put his hands on her knowing he has a case going on? And he's on probation.
And knowing you a fucking artist, bruh. You a celebrity, bruh. At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? You got status, you got motion, you got all that good shit niggas talk about, right? And at the end of the day, bruh, like, you let a woman get the best of you, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Most women do, bruh. Most men downfall are women, unfortunately, because of what a man feels towards a woman. You gotta be able to, you know what I'm saying, cut that. But yeah, it is what it is.
Probation. Then you got to think, who knows how long he been putting hands on her? Who knows how
that
long
real,
and kept quiet.
Real shit.
Y'all know this wasn't just the first time.
Nah,
maybe
real
she
nigga
was really
shit.
scared for her life this time.
Real talk.
Who knows, right? But as a person in his position, he has to learn discipline.
Yeah.
And the fact he couldn't, now he's facing a bunch of time behind bars and fighting 2 cases. Now, on the flip side of everything, according to Boston Richey's sister, she would get into it with Tatiana as well, of course, as she's coming to the defense of her brother. She would claim that although Tatiana filed those charges, she was still at his house even after that and snapped pictures showing proof. She would caption the post saying, quote, like, come on, little Miss Victim, laughing emoji. I just saw you.
Whoa.
Like I said before, it could be one or two things. She probably did want that money, or she really just didn't have no place to stay, being that she was with him and everything happened so suddenly. Not to mention, I gotta remember, she is pregnant. So maybe she did want to stay, but she was uncomfortable. Maybe she did want the money. I don't know. But it is what it is. If she did want the money, you should have just gave it to her. But she messed up as well, because you can't demand money or want to take money after you already filed charges and gave them all the evidence that they needed.
Yeah,
like
that
I
was
said, they don't need her for a case no more. They could just eliminate her from it and just pick it up themselves, because she gave them a whole statement. She said what happened. She provided proof with the bruises. Who knows what other proof she gave them? I don't know, man. But Boston Richey definitely has his work cut out for him. And I know it's been rumored in the past that Future dropped him from free bands over the snitching allegations stemming from his 2013 arrest. But I'm more than sure now it has to be over. It has to. There's no way as a businessman or anything you can associate yourself or your brand around someone who's accused of not only telling, but now being on a pregnant woman. But
Yo, real shit. Hey, that's the video, man. Shout out to y'all that watched the entire video. Be sure to leave a like, comment, turn on post notifications so you can stay updated with latest Reese. I'll see y'all in the next one. Yeah.
Fuck your questions, I'm a boss. I used to take hella losses, now broke niggas keep